Shalom, shalom. All praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. And salutations to the elect brethren out there pushing the word in sincerity and truth, risking their lives and freedom to do so. We just wanted to go into a quick topic of basically how the feds are going to raise the interest rates pretty soon, and what that's going to lead up to is ultimately an economic collapse, because the moral of the story is America's debt has caught up with it, So with that being said, you want to say anything?
Yeah, and by the Fed, he means the brother is talking about the Federal Reserve.
Federal Reserve.
We know that the elites are the owners of the Federal Reserve, which America is in debt to.
Yep. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start off with this.
Okay.
Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 11. It says, "How will ye, inhabitants of Miktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off." And Miktesh, like we went into before, Miktesh was an ancient merchant city. But modern day Miktesh would be, New York City, modern day Wall Street, because that's what's basically all the investments is taking place at, So modern day Miktesh would be Wall Street, New York. And it says, "For all the merchant people are cut down." It says, "And all they that bear silver are cut off." Shalakia. Yeah. I'm gonna jump to, and from there I'm gonna go to James chapter 5 verse 1. It says, Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." Because the American, the American dream, the American illusion is about to collapse.
That's right.
It says the misery shall come upon you. So when these interest rates, when they catch up to the American debt, basically it's going to be hard to survive out here. It's going to be hard to get food. People on medication. All those prices on those necessities is going to skyrocket. It's going to be hard to sustain in this world. I'll hold off on that. You want to get something?
Yeah, Con. Yeah, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says, "Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto himself all nations, and heapeth unto him all people." Right, because the brother is getting into the debt of this place, the debt of America, which all leads to Esau's destruction, But I'm gonna read this next verse, which pretty much gets into the debt. This is verse 6, Habakkuk 2 verse 6. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay." Now, me and the brother was just getting into that word thick clay, or the term thick clay earlier, and pretty much, I'll just grab it. When you look up the word thick clay, the words thick clay, it pretty much gets into the debt of America, So woe unto him who laden himself with thick clay, man, because the elites, which is the Fed,
also known as the 1%, the shadow government.
Yep. Yeah, they're the ones who orchestrate everything going on here, man.
Yep.
So they're the ones who who have control over the interest rates, and pretty soon they're gonna raise those interest rates in America, and all of that debt is gonna pretty much overcome this place, man, and it's gonna be too much debt to the point where the stock market is gonna crash, So woe unto him, these devils, these Edomites, who laden themselves with thick clay, because they took in which was not theirs.
The global economy is going to collapse, and these other nations is going to feel it too, because they lean upon the U.S. dollar, So all these nations are going to feel it,
Yeah, that's written in Revelation when it talks about the merchants, But I got that word for thick clay. It says, if I'm not mistaken, Abatya.
Yeah, Abatya.
Abatya. Khan. Abatya. And now it says, weight of plagues, Salakia, of pledges, heavy debt. And it says, pledging of goods, hence load of debt, which one is contracted. So America has a great load of that debt, you know, which is going to be contracted on it, man.
Yeah, I believe it was 2 months ago. You know, America's debt hit 20 trillion.
Yeah, man,
20 trillion.
Yep.
You know,
and they keep having to raise the debt ceiling higher and higher and higher to the point where there is going to be no debt ceiling. It's just going to explode, man.
It's all going to catch up with each other.
Yep.
You know.
Con. And I'm gonna just read that verse one more time. It says, shall not all these, this Habakkuk 2 verse 6, shall not all these take up a proverb, Salakia, a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that laden himself with thick clay. Shall not they rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and shall awake that shall vex thee, and shall be Salakia, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of man's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Yeah, man, so for the violence of all these devils have done, man, you know, that's one way that that's part of the prophecy of how these devils are going to be brought down, man. Through that heavy debt, you know, their society is going to crash.
Hey,
you know?
And this is the Roman Empire all over again. The Roman Empire went down because of its debt. You know, and America's the reincarnated version of the Roman Empire. And guess how America's going down? Because of its debt.
Yep.
You know. But if you didn't have anything else to bring out the article.
Oh yeah, Con.
You know, because this morning, you know, the brother has sent out an article that basically the Federal Reserve is about to raise the interest rates on America, you know, in the upcoming days, you know. And what that's going to do, that's going to affect basically the economy in a matter, you know, weeks or months, you know. These people that study the economy, the economists, you know, they predicting that it could be an economic collapse, you know, between the months of July, August, going into the fall, you know. That's how serious it is, you know.
Con. And yep, brothers got the article right here. Oh, slap. I think the computer running out of battery.
That's Satan, man. That's Satan. That's Satan, man. The computer just shut off. But basically, man, I can't even pull it up on my phone. I'm using my phone to record. That's Satan.
It's all good. I can pull it up. Yeah, it's on CNBC.com. Yeah, if you want to pull it up, I'll just grab a preset right quick. Con. Yeah, I'm gonna just grab this quick preset while the brothers pulling up the article. This is Sirach, chapter 10. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time He will set up over it one that is profitable." Yeah, so the power, the kingdom, you know, or who's in rulership is in the hand of the Lord. You know, the scriptures say in Daniel 4:17 that the Most High has set up the bases of men, which is Esau, Edom. You know. Oh, you got it pulled up?
Yeah. You can finish that though.
Yeah, come. It says, and in due time He will set up one that is profitable. And who's profitable, man? The elects. You know, the Lord, like the scriptures say, the Lord is with the lowly. He's with the meek. You know, the humble.